What? I Can you repeat? I feel like I missed context on that one.
Okay,
There was no context.
There was not much context, but I'm just having a shit day.
There was a subscriber.
So, instead of just saying, "Can you kill me?"
Swoje
Do you have a driving license? Yes. Do you have your car here? Right? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Right. Cool. Here's the plan. I'm gonna lay on the floor. You'll run me over.
Oh,
You're gonna build it
say,
up.
my favourite variant of that, and I still remember this to this day, like, it's the most glorious thing I've ever heard come out of this man's mouth. It was one of my mates from school. I might have even told you this story before, Teras.
Possibly.
We were just playing some games, and it was not going fucking well for us.
Game.
The man just goes completely silent for a bit. And keep in mind, we're still like 16, 17, so we're all living at our parents' house still. And just because we had cameras on as well. And he fucking gets up. He opens his door and he's like, "Mum!" She's like,
the camera.
She's like, "Yeah, Carl, what's up?" It's like, "Do we have any sit it bang?" She's like, "Yeah. Could you pour me a pint?" That was brilliant. I strive to have that level of wit.
Hello, me. Good evening, Torvik. Mr. Skyt is flying all over the place. Yeah, I've been doing that for years now. His Skytus, yes, he assumed my Skytus. And I can't read.
Just the one Skytus.
Oh, money. I enjoy money. Thank you for money.
Hello, I like money.
I just see a cauldron and a Skytus in it. I don't see a... Well, there's no cauldron. In the Beninging...
Yep.
In the Beninging, there was a subscriber.
Come.
Cool. Yeah, what Cat Peasant said. Bang and the child is gone. No. Bang and 9 months later there will be a child. You got it all wrong.
Your mum's a child.
He's someone's child. Any other stories you want to use to procrastinate?
I mean, that wasn't me procrastinating. That was just me telling a story.
I mean, you inevitably also procrastinate. Maybe not on purpose.
Well, I don't even need to be here. These things are my pets. So,
well, we've got this apprentice out of work who's he's autistic, but he's also like probably the fucking like smartest apprentice we've had in a long fucking time.
Can he
he's
tie his own shoes?
Genius. Oh yeah, he's a fucking genius, mind you, especially in comparison to the old ones.
Wait. Can he tie your shoes as well?
Oh mate, he'll fucking tie all of them at once with one hand. But,
with his tongue.
He's also autistic and just extremely fucking just
Good
weird. But honestly, he's my favorite person in that building at the moment. I just walked downstairs to go to the bathroom. As I'm walking past him, he's just sitting there gluing little squares of tape to each one of his fingertips and trying to peel off like the double-sided tape, like he's trying to peel the other side of it. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I'm Spider-Man." He just proceeds to like stick his hand in the wall. I fucking live for that man. That man is honestly brilliant. He just does the most random ass fucking shit.
Life goals.
He spent 15 minutes trying to lock a door by twisting a key by using one of those like rubbish grabbers, like one of those fucking handle things that pick things up off the ground with. He would hold the key with that and try to twist it, and it wasn't working. He spent 15 minutes fucking doing it. He did, in fact, finally succeed.
I mean, you gotta prove that it's doable. So.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Well, I have some wisdom for you.
Oh no.
Wisdom 17.
Oh no.
For your judgments, O Lord, are mediocre, and your words are indescribable. Therefore, undisciplined souls have wandered astray. For while they managed to convince the unjust Gog so as to obtain dominion over the holy nation, they themselves were fettered with chains of darkness and of endless night, enclosed in their houses, fugitives of everlasting providence, lying in ruins. And while they thought to escape notice in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of oblivion, being horribly afraid and having been disturbed with mediocre astonishment. For neither did the cave which enclosed them preserve them from fear, because descending noises disturbed them, and the sorrowful persons appearing to them intensified their fear. And, indeed, even fire had no strength to provide them light, nor could the clear flames of the stars illuminate that horrible night.
I'm gonna need you to do something here, and this will serve everyone involved. And I was watching your stream.
I have a guess. Is it shutting up for multiple minutes?
No. That's that's just that's a bonus round if you want to go for that. But I'm not. I need you to make shrimp come bigger.
When I'm done with the chapter.
Wow, that's gay.
Yeah, no you. Yet there appeared to them a sudden fire filled with fear. Ah, yes, a fire filled with fear. Who hasn't seen one of those? And having been struck with the fear of that face which is unseen, they consider those things which they did see to be worse. And having been ridiculed, the illusions were removed from their arts along with the contemptuous rebuke of glorious wisdom. Indeed, those who promised to drive away fears and disturbances from a languishing soul, though they were filled with derision, were themselves languishing in fear. And, even if nothing unnatural disturbed them, yet being agitated by the passing of animals and the hissing of snakes, they died of fear, denying what they themselves saw even in the air, which no one thinks to be able to escape. And then he died.
What? Did he?
Wait, hype train complete. What the? Thanks, Twitch. Hype train complete at level 1, 63%. Amazing. Whatever. But while there may be apprehension with wickedness, it gives testimony to condemnation, for a troubled conscience always forecasts harshness. For fear is nothing else but unfaithfulness to thinking helpful things. And while expectation is driven from within, the cause of this is supposing that one is mediocre in knowledge, and as a result, conflict excels.
I'm gonna go grab a glass. Yes, so I can alcohol.
Good.
Because you're right, your voice is just irritating as fuck. Especially after a full day of being
irritating than irrigating.
Yeah, I can't actually hear you anymore because I took my headphones off. To be fair, I could probably just keep them off.
And yet he responded to you when you talked.
Somebody should add Teras in chat and just say better irritating than irrigating. Just so he can enjoy this.
I got my glass, but I'm also going to go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Is he going to take... Hold. Why does he acquire the glass first?
Well, it's a cycle of life, you know.
It's the cycle of piss.
Yeah, exactly. You piss in the glass and you drink it. You swirl it around like a fine vintage.
Yet those who were truly powerless that night, being overcome by both the vilest and deepest hell, were sleeping the same sleep, sometimes stirred up by the fear of unnatural things, other times sinking down in disgrace of soul, for a sudden and unexpected fear overcame them. Then, if any among them had fallen away, he was kept in a prison without bars, which had been left open. For if a farmer or a shepherd or a worker in a field of labor were suddenly overcome, he endured an inescapable necessity, for they were all bound together with one chain of darkness. Or if there were a whistling wind, or the sweet sound of birds among the thick tree branches, or the force of water rushing excessively, or the strong noise of rocks crashing down, or the scattering of playful animals having been seen, or the strong voice of bellowing Bistonians, or the resounding of the highest mountain echo, these things made them sink down in fear. For the whole world was enlightened with a clear light, and none were being hindered in their labors.
Yeg.
But then...
I had a deep fried pizza. Like an hour ago.
You're now a deep fried meme.
You should have one.
But then the heavy night was placed over the sun for them, an image of that darkness which was about to overcome them. Yet they were more grievous to themselves than was the darkness. Any shrimp enlargement pill enjoyers?
Fuck's sake.
Shrimp.
Shrimp. No, that's not big enough.
I have an idea.
I need to shift the entire stream to the right. that's a really dumb idea. Wow. You're a fucking meme.
I bet you're just as tilted as they are.
You fucking
Hey, hold on, I'll give you a few more pixels. There you go.
Oh.
The best I can do, Chief.
No, it isn't. You just moved the
I don't
entire...
get paid enough to... No, I don't have the resources. I don't get paid enough.
I literally gave you a sub.
Exactly, and that's for enlarging it. Yeah, so not for making it.
You've literally received multiple subs this stream already.
They were not for this.
I beg to differ.
No takesies backsies.
Wow. Pig.
Yeah.
Apparently, tonic water and tequila work quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got any tonic water.
Have you got tequila?
Yeah.
Well, I'll order you some tonic water.
Thanks, I guess.
Tonic water.
That is really something that I could literally get up right now and just go and get from the shop.
That's too much effort to be silly. Amazon has their own tonic water. It's 77p a bottle.
Dude, I
It's
love
just buy the
bottles.
one. Buy now.
Just one.
Just the one. 77p. This address. Play shorter. No delivery, no, that's 77p. Thank you, Amazon. You'll have it on Sunday.
Thanks.
Oh, you gotta love Amazon.
Wisdom 18. But your saints were your mediocrest light, and they heard your voice, but did not see your form. And because they themselves did not also suffer the same things, they praised you mediocrely. And those who were wounded before gave thanks, because they were no longer being wounded, and because they had petitioned for this gift that there because they had petitioned for this gift that there would be this difference. Because of this, they had a burning column of fire as a guide on the unknown way, and you displayed a harmless sun of good hospitality. The others, indeed, deserve to be deprived of the light and to endure a prison of darkness, who watched for an opportunity to imprison your sons, by whom the incorruptible light of the law was beginning to be given to future generations. When they thought to kill the babes of the Justagog, one son having been exposed and set free, to their disgrace, you took away a multitude of their sons and destroyed them altogether in a mighty water. For that night was known beforehand by our daddies, so that, knowing the truth of the oath in which they had trusted, they might be more peaceful in their souls. Yet your people received not only the salvation of the Justagog, but also the destruction of the Unjustagog. For Justagog, as you wounded our adversaries, so also did you mediocrely esteem calling us forth. The Justagog children of goodness were secretly offering sacrifice, and in agreement they administered the law of Justagogis, so that both good and bad would be able to receive Justagogis, and so that you might now approve of their chanting to the daddy. On the other hand, a dissimilar voice was resounding from the enemies, and a lamentable wailing was heard from the was heard for the children who were being cried over. But the same punishment afflicted the servant with the master, and the common man endured the same as the king. Therefore, all were the same, with one name for death, with one F. And the dead were innumerable. For neither were the living sufficient to bury the dead, because with a single effort their most illustrious nation was exterminated. For they would not believe anything because of the drugs. Then, truly, at the beginning, when the extermination of the firstborn happened, they pledged the people to belong to Skytus. For when a quiet silence surrounded all things, and when the course of the night was passing the middle of its journey, your almighty word from heaven leapt down from your royal throne as a fierce warrior in the midst of the land of extermination, as a sharp sword carrying your unfeigned authority, and standing, filled all things with death with one F, and, standing on the earth, reached all the way up to touch heaven. Then, incessant visions of nightmares disturbed them, and unexpected fears overcame them. And another was thrown down, else half alive. And so, by means of that which was dying, the cause of death with one F was revealed. For the visions that disturbed them had forewarned of these things, lest they should perish and not know why they suffered these evils. Yet, at that time, the trial of death, with one F, touched even the just Agog, and there was a disturbance of the multitude in the wilderness, but your wrath did not continue for long. For a blameless man, prospering is to be entreated for your people, bringing forth the shield of your service through prayer and incest. Making prayerful supplication, he withstands anger, and so establishes an end to the necessary difficulty, revealing that he is your servant. Yet he outlasted the disturbance, not by virtue of the body, nor by force of arms, but with a word. He subdued those who were troubling him, commemorating the oaths and covenant of the parents. But when they were now fallen down dead by heaps, one upon another, he stood between them and cut off their attack. He divided those who controlled the path to the living. For within the garment of shame which he held, the world was all together, and the mediocre deeds of the parents were engraved on 4 orders of stones, and your majesty was engraved on the crown of his head. Yet he who was exterminating yielded even to those he frightened. For one trial of wrath was sufficient.
Skytus.
Rimp.
Yeah.
Rimp.
Just shrimp, okay. Look at all those shrimp. It's quite a lot of shrimp in it. In it, bruv. I'm just drinking alcohol at a rapid pace. And yes, that unmovable face of yours is most of the reason why.
Better a rapid pace than a rabbit pace.
Where do you get this?
Right here.
No, that what you just pointed at is the perfect spot to shoot yourself in.
Explain.
Gun go pew, Skytus go silent.
Oh, I thought you said shit yourself. I was very confused.
I thought you said shit yourself as well. Please politely shit yourself in the head.
Guess who's back? Teras is back.
Again.
And so is Egg. Got him.
Hello. I would always say.
Man's just pretending to be here.
I was here, and now I'm gone. Goodbye.
No, do not goodbye. Don't leave me here with him.
I gotta leave you here with him.
Fades into oblivion.
I have no obligation to be here, unlike you.
It starts becoming an NPC in oblivion.
Have you heard of the High Elves? Ah.
Wisdom 19. Are you trying to take a shit?
Don't you change the topic.
Okay, go on, Teras.
Yeah, go on, Teras.
Um,
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, how would you shit yourself in the head?
well,
I'm gonna shit in your pants.
it's a pretty easy endeavor, to be entirely fair. I mean,
You get on
all
top
you need,
of it. You get to the top of
all you need is a very the how do you refer to something that is able to contain a lot?
your mom.
Large.
No, like something specifically, a word that specifically implies that
Voluminous.
something can hold a lot.
Expansive.
Voluminous
No,
or whatever the fuck you pronounce
no.
that.
No, there's a word. I feel like there's a word I'm missing here.
Huge.
No, it's not. It doesn't refer to size specifically to its
Beefy.
Girthy.
allocate beef. That specifically refers to its
Allocate beefy.
specifically refers to its quantity of storage.
Volumetric.
Dash
Isn't that a
space.
type of flask?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very volumetric.
Bubbling.
But I mean, you're on the right track, mind you. There's some word I'm fucking thinking of. My brain's thinking of some word.
Big.
Well, I was gonna settle with containful.
Containful. You containful fuck.
If you're like scared to shit your head, you need a very containful hat, and then shit in it.
You know what word you could have used there?
Yeah, come on.
Large.
No. Large doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't convey what
A very expansive hat.
No, see, the word I'm looking for, it
Sizable.
doesn't imply size, it just implies storage
Sizable
capacity.
implies size. Circumferential. How about that?
Containful. I'm gonna start using that now. You containful fuck. Oh.
Wisdom 19.
Man, that's a lot of fucking shrimp.
Voluminous.
Did you just look that one up or thought of it?
I looked it up.
Yeah.
But the impious, all the way
Still
to
not
the
the word.
very
I'm
end.
pretty sure there's another word I'm specifically thinking about.
Just look up
Oh.
synonyms for sizable. How difficult can it be?
Well, it's not gonna be, but it's not size I'm
It's going to be your mum.
Oh.
But the impious, all the way to the very end, were overcome by anger without mercy. Indeed, he knew beforehand even their future. Yet, seeing that they might have repented, so that they would be led by him and be sent forth with mediocre concern,
Egg.
the Justagogue sought the impious while regretting their deeds.
How much should I drink?
More.
I don't know, but I dropped my salt.
Have you dropped a container of salt or just the salt from moving a container?
I just dropped a salt.
He
Just
dropped a
singular
containful amount of salt.
Man dropped a singular salt.
Yes, just a salt. Just the one salt.
Please do not assault.
No, not a salt. A salt.
Salt is back? I thought he left.
Is it? You know what I should get? I should get one of those fucking salt crystal lamps. I have something.
I
to
have
lick.
one of those.
Yeah.
I like to lick it occasionally.
Yeah, I used to have one of those as a kid, and I used to always lick it and just get a tongue full of dust.
Yeah.
It was
That's why
very
you need
dusty.
to wash it before you lick it. It needs to be clean so you can get a good lick in.
Yeah. Funnily enough, my dad actually made it. He just bought a giant salt fucking thing.
Yeah.
A salt stalagmite.
Yeah.
Inserted a lamp into it.
Yeah, so then you can drop your salt.
Hold on, let me go see how much I can buy a salt lamp for.
I guess that crystal got lambasted.
Salt.
No, it didn't. But you're
lamp.
about to be.
Oh, you can get quite a lot of salt lamps. Magic
Yeah, you can.
salt, 3 to 5 kilograms salt lamp, and 9 to 12 kilograms salt lamp. I want a big fuck up salt lamp. If I'm gonna lick it, I want it to
Teras,
fucking last a while.
Lamp creation stream when?
He's not going to create a lamp.
Yes, he is.
Buy one.
No, he's gonna make one.
He can make one with his foot sander.
Well, I could make. It's called a car polisher for your knowledge. I
No,
mean,
it's a
if you
footstender.
I mean, there will be a stream, I suppose, if you want, of me building a desk. I'm gonna desk because my desk isn't as that's legs, but um, so I'm gonna buy tabletops, from those like those desks that move up and down.
Yes, the one that I'm sitting at.
Yeah. Well, you can get the actual tabletops for them separate.
I know.
So I'm gonna buy 2 of those and then build myself a big fuck off frame out of just some lumber or rumber.
The rumble.
I mean, lumber is really fucking cheap, especially if you want it for delivery, it's fucking expensive. If you want to pick it up, it's fucking pennies. So I'm gonna just buy a lot of lumber and achieve desk.
You are a lot of lumber.
I do enjoy lumber.
But while the Justagog were still holding grief in their hands and weeping at the tombs of the dead, these others took upon themselves another senseless thought.
RGB salt lamp.
And they cast out the legislators and pursued them as if they were fugitives. For a fitting necessity was leading them to this
rock
end.
salt fucking tea candle holders.
And they were losing the remembrance of those things which had happened, so that what was lacking in the sufferings of the conflict might be completed
put my lamp
by
into
the punishment.
a pot of soup while the water's boiling. And just dip my lamp in there.
And so that your people, indeed, might wonderfully pass through, but these others might find a new death with one F. Ah, yes, a new death.
A new death with one F. Not the old death, mind you. A new one.
Oh, and the new one, it's just released. For every creature, according to its kind, was fashioned again.
The ton of quarter I bought just went up to 92 pence.
Get scammed.
I mean, I've already bought the cheap one. For some reason, this one's 92 pence now.
For every creature, according to its kind, was fashioned again as from the beginning, diligently serving your teachings, so that your children would be preserved unharmed. For a cloud overshadowed their camp, and where water was before, dry land appeared, and in the Red Sea, a way without hindrance, and out of the mediocre deep, a level field sprung up.
Thank you, Egg.
Through which the whole nation passed, protected by your hand, seeing your miracles and wonders. For they consumed food like horses, and they leapt about lambs, praising you, O Lord, who had freed them.
But eating like horses, they should fuck like horses.
Yeah, I mean, they were eating like horses, so they were just eating a lot of hay.
Hey, now, you're a horse.
Hey, now, you're a horse star. Get your pawn on. Get pay.
Get pay.
Get pay.
Get one singular pay.
Get horse. That's enough horsing around, guys.
Okay.
Okay, bye then.
But they were still mindful of those things which had happened during the time of their sojourn. How instead...
Please do not traumatize me like this.
How instead cattle... The earth brought forth flies, and instead
I'm gonna pour some gin. Shut up, Skytis. You're pulling the plug on my funk.
Well, watch out! I'm pulling the plug out of your butt if you keep this up.
You know what? I guess you're right. When you're right, you're right.
Are you? Are you really?
But they were still mindful of those things which had happened during the time of their sojourn. How instead of cattle, the earth brought forth flies, and instead of fish, the river cast up a multitude of frogs. And lastly, they saw a new kind of bird. When, being led by their desire, they demanded a fistonian of meat.
I got so much gin. And tonic. I got a lot of tonic. This is low calorie.
If the gin is from Germany, can you call it ginger?
This is Edinburgh gin.
Edinburgh.
Or how a lot of foreigners pronounce it. Edinburgh.
I think it's actually pronounced Edinburgh. I hope my mic picked that up.
It didn't, which made it even funnier.
Good.
Yeah, it just made a very funny face.
For to console their loss, the quail came up to them from the sea, and yet troubles overcame the sinners, though they were not without the evidence of what had
You
happened
fucking
before
sinner.
by the power of lightning, for they suffered just agogly according to their own wickedness. And indeed, they set up a more detestable inhospitality. Certainly, some have refused to receive unknown foreigners, but these others were drafting good guests into servitude. And not only foreigners, but also those who had been under their care, because they were reluctantly sheltering the outsiders. Yet, whoever had sheltered them with gladness, by making use of the very same justagogus, they afflicted with the most severe sorrow. Yet, they were struck with blindness, like someone brought before the gates of justagogus, so that they were suddenly covered with darkness, and each one was left searching for the threshold of his front door.
Front door? What about the back door?
Oh, that's already blocked by a plug, as far as I know.
Is it a foxtail butt plug?
Why don't you go check? It's your back door.
Hey, Skytus, I got a question for you. If you were to have a butt plug, what kind of butt plug would you pick?
One with like a flat, like the side that points outward is flat, so I can stick a photo of your face on it.
You know, that's a good answer.
Moving on, for the elements in themselves are in the process of being changed, just as when the sound of a musical instrument is being altered in quality. Yet each one keeps its own sound from where it is considered to be, and according to its fixed appearance.
I'm gonna buy a custom one and send you it with that very thing on it.
Well, if you're ever gonna tell me fuck you, I'll know what to do.
I just want to direct your attention to this voice chat we're in for a moment, because I'm totally out of it at the moment. I'm just staring at my screen while you're talking, basically like this.
What?
I'm done.
What am I looking at? Oh.
It's fucking beautiful. I fucking love that picture.
New profile pic just dropped.
I fucking can't. It's too fucking good. It's funny because I know where that picture of the dog is from.
Hey, Teras.
There's some person on fucking TikTok. I'm pretty sure the dog's got like Down syndrome or something. It's a very fucking dodgy looking dog.
Hey, Teras.
And everyone's really supportive of it.
Hey, Teras.
Yeah.
What if BTTV emote? Or do I still have...
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, do I don't remember. Do I have normal emote slots? Probably not, but I'll check.
Oh, it's fucking hands.
Emotes.
Where did you find this egg?
On a very dodgy Reddit post.
Teras?
Someone replied it in the comments with no other words attached.
Teras?
Yes,
If you can make that into 112 by 112 image, I can just add it as an Twitch emote to this channel. I still have open slots.
100 and what?
112.
Yeah, okay. Well, I gotta quickly log in with my oh, that's a lot of errors. That's a lot of errors. Turns out if you cancel your Illustrator subscription, you get a lot of errors.
For the countryside was transformed by water, and things which were swimming crossed over the land. Fire prevailed in the midst of water, beyond its own power, and the water forgot its quenching nature. On the other hand, the flames did not trouble the bodies of the mortal animals walking around, nor did they melt that good food, which is as easily melted as ice. For in all things, O Lord, you magnified your people and honored them, and did not despise them, but at every time and in every place you assisted them. How the fuck do I make this a heading? Which one is it?
Heading to 3 or something,
Yeah.
or 4.
I mean, kind of. Whatever. Good enough. It is time. Wisdom of Solomon.
Salmon.
Wisdom of Salmon. Yeah, that was just.
It
was a lot of.
All day. Hey. Get in there. I need you to shut up. I need to hold on. Let me get there, right? This is a team effort, okay, Bob? We need to fucking do this together, okay? Hold on. Hold. Right, ratings. Right, okay. Yep. Yep. Go on. Fuck me up, Scotty.
It was. Why would you?
I can read.
You can't read.
Well, I can dream. Hold on.
Some nightmares, maybe.
Hold on.
Nightmare.
Hold on. We can do it a different way.
Oh, he's gonna reduce the font size. Now you can't read anymore.
No, hold on. Oh my god. Hold on.
Anyway, so yeah, enjoyability.
I'm done.
I'm
There we go.
not really that keen. It was a lot of words with not a lot of meaning. My brain sort of turned off, especially towards the end. I was just reading the words. I was not really following along anymore, and it was kind of a recap, anyways, of like, oh wow, you did all these great things. You're so nice, and the other people deserve to suffer.
You know what?
It's just
I don't remember a single thing that happened in it, but also it was relatively short and I didn't hate it.
I was about to say, if you don't remember a single thing, that's not particularly positive, but it's also not very negative either. So yeah, I think
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Just have a strong feeling for Teras.
Not really.
Characters. Yeah, the only real character was Wisdom, which is what is it? Anthropomorphizing wisdom. Does that count? I don't know, but was mostly just praised a lot for his things, but he also did a few wrong things, but also deserved. And I don't know.
I'm gonna just put a middle.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to put in.
So the writing was good, but it was annoying because there was just not enough substance. So it just felt like a lot of fancy words for nothing. But the writing was good, I guess, by itself.
Yeah, again, it doesn't seem bad. So
plot. The plot was very bland. It's like you should pursue wisdom, and if you don't, you'll suffer and you'll be bad, and also pursue wisdom.
I mean, wisdom's a good thing, right? Everyone wants to be big brain.
Yeah, but
I'd say that's a decent plot.
It's very
at least they didn't promote incest. Okay, let's look at the bright side.
Honestly, I'm looking at Tobit, and there was more plot in Tobit than in this, so significantly more plot.
I mean, it's not always about the quantity; it's always about the quality. And once again, they didn't promote any dumb shit or say anything particularly dumb. It's just acquire big brain. You can't really fault that. They took one thing and they stuck with it. It wasn't that bad.
Well, as for comedy, I'm just gonna check.
Was there any?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I'm gonna check. Wisdom. I'm gonna scroll through if there's anything highlighted at all. Yeah, what's comedy?
But was there any?
I think there was literally zero comedy. Like, unironically, zero.
Was there at least any kinky?
Well, isn't kinky pretty much always linked to comedy?
I mean, kinky's just links to egg, but
what?
What?
I'm trying to remember, but
I like how you made it a fucking thing's egg.
Yeah, it's on the server.
Yeah,
no, I
enjoy that.
I don't think there was any.
So what size did you say it needed to be, Skydis?
112.
100. That's not a very big size, is it?
121.
Twitch emotes be like
211.
202.
269.
11T1.
Not 11T1.
Oh my god.
Knock it off.
What did you do? Teras is never gonna give his rating. We'll never know. No. Oof. You know, all the good work done by the Song of Solomon just ruined in one fucking book.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, let me update the graph. There we go.
That is actually just.
I mean, the graph is still it's holding. You know.
Yeah,
it's still...
I think we've just kind of reached roughly where it's gonna be.
We're past peak Bible.
Oh, that was long ago. We were so young and naive back then.
You
The
know who else was naive?
Book of
No.
Ecclesiasticus.
Hey, you fucking ecclastic plastic looking fuck. Hold on.
Ha.
I'm doing I'm doing it, Mum. Get the camera. Save.
Well, okay.
Where the fuck did that just save?
What has everyone else been up to? Because Teras is clearly intent on stalling, so I don't get to read. So
Yeah, I'll send you the image. There you go. You can emoji now.
you're an image. Nice pixel on the left thingy.
I literally tried to fix it and I fixed it and it's still done it. And I don't know why it's doing it. There's like at least 7 pixels past that edge in
I enjoy
Illustrator, and
edge.
it's just
Ing.
don't.
Emote code Teras.
That is a lot of fucking that is a lot of shrimp.
Dog panic.
No, well that's not really a panic. It's more of a
Shock.
what the hell have I just read kind of situation. I should name it What Is This?
What is this? Upload. Well, I think it's already active by default. Why? Maybe you have to reload the page.
Yeah, right. Let me just replay.
Yeah, I think emotes are only gonna show up if you reload.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, it works without reloading.
One step emote. I can use this on really random streams.
The Book of Ecclesiasticus.
I'm already drinking. Shut up.
The wisdom of Jesus, the son of Sirach.
The son of a bitch.
Sirach prologue. The wisdom of many mediocre things has been revealed to us through the law and the prophets and the other books that followed these. These nuts in your mouth. Concerning these things, Glasgow ought to be praised because of doctrine and wisdom, for it is necessary not only for those who are speaking, but even for outsiders to be skillful, both in speaking and in writing, so as to become very learned. My granddaddy Jesus. My granddaddy Jesus, after he gave himself fully to a diligent reading of the law and the prophets and the other books that were handed down to us by our ancestors, also wanted to write something himself about the things that pertain to doctrine and wisdom, so that those who desire to learn and to become skillful in these things would be more and more attentive in mind and would be strengthened to live according to the law. And so, I exhort you to approach with benevolence, and to perform the reading with attentive study, and to be forbearing in these things when we may seem while pursuing the image of wisdom, to fall short in the composition of words. For the Hebrew words are deficient when they have been translated into another language. And not only these words, but also the law itself, And the prophets and the remainder of the books have no small difference from when they have been spoken in their own language. For in the time of King Ptolemy Euergetes, in the 38th year after I had arrived in Egypt, after I had been there for a long time, I found, left behind there, books with a doctrine neither small nor contemptible. And so, I considered it to be both good and necessary for me to apply some significant diligence and labor in order to translate this book. Then, after much attentiveness to doctrine over a length of time, I brought to a close the things being considered, so as to offer this book for those who are willing to apply their mind and to learn how they ought to conduct their way of life, for those who have decided to form their life in accord with the law of the Lord.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boing, boing. Skip, gua.
Gua.
Just imagining Teras having sex and him making cartoon noises.
Gua.
More.
I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna ignore.
Sirach 1. All wisdom is from the Lord Skytis and has always been with him and is before all time. Who has numbered the sand of the sea and the drops of the rain and the days of the world? Who has measured the height of heaven and the breadth of the earth and the depth of the abyss and the weight of your mom? Who has examined the wisdom of Skytis which precedes all things?
So what are you reading even?
What?
I'm just. I mean, I'm not that I'm never listening, but I'm hearing. Are you?
What?
What did you just read?
What are you on about? I am reading the Bible as I have.
I don't think you are.
This is, what was it? The wisdom of Jesus, the son of Sirach.
Why is everyone insisting on fucking gaslighting me recently?
This, look, the wisdom of Jesus, the son of
What have I
Sirach.
done?
Sirach 1.
So they were doing it at work as well. I was sticking stickers to a van, and I fucking done one side, turned around, and went to do the other side. And at one point realized that one of the stickers was missing, and I'm like, I'm not insane. I remember putting it right there. Everyone around me like, nah, I didn't see it. Fucking had to walk around for 15 minutes and fucking found it in their shit. I'm losing my fucking marbles here.
I was about to say,
You're not
like
losing
you're
your
going
marbles.
insane.
You're just doing it wrong.
Skill
I'm blaming it on other people.
Shut up, you're the worst of it. Fucking scrap hole looking fuck.
Who has examined the wisdom of Skytis, which precedes all things? Wisdom was created before all things, and the understanding of prudence is before all time. The word of Skytis on high is the source of wisdom, whose steps are eternal commandments. To whom has the root of wisdom been revealed, and who has recognized her astuteness? To whom has the discipline of wisdom been revealed and made manifest? And who has understood the multiplicity of her steps? The most high omnipotent creator is one, and he is the mighty king, and he is exceedingly to be feared, sitting upon his throne, and he is the sovereign Skytis.
Exceedingly mediocre.
Fine.
I enjoy.
Do not enjoy.
He created wisdom through the Holy Spirit, and he saw her, and numbered her, and measured her. And he poured her over all his works, and over all flesh, to the extent of his favor, and he has offered her to those who love him. The fear of the Lord is glory, and honor, and rejoicing, and a crown of exaltation. The fear of the Lord will delight the heart, and will give joy and gladness and length of days. It will be well in the very end for him who fears the Lord, and on the day that he passes away, he will be blessed. The love of Skytis is honorable wisdom, and those to whom she will appear for their consideration love her because of what they see and know of her mediocre works. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and was created with the faithful in the womb, and walks with elect women, and is known by the just Gog and the faithful.
Hey, Skytus.
Hey, Teras.
How thick are you?
This thick?
Thanks.
You're welcome. The fear of the Lord is the sanctity of knowledge. Sanctity will guard and justigogify the heart, and will bestow happiness and joy. I enjoy the word justigogify. It will be well with him who fears the Lord, and at the consummation of his days he will be blessed. To fear Skytis is the fullness of wisdom, and it is a fullness from its fruit. She will fill her entire house from her offspring, and storehouses from her treasures. The fear of the Lord is the crown of wisdom, the completion of peace, and the fruit of salvation.
PP.
No?
PP Kaka.
Really bum.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And the fear of the Lord
I'm gonna have some beef jerky.
I'll beef jerky your mom.
I'll jerk your beef.
Oh.
I'll have a beefy jerk late. And the fear of the Lord has seen and numbered wisdom, but both are gifts of Skytis. Wisdom will distribute knowledge and an understanding of prudence, and she lifts up the glory of those who hold to her. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and its branches are long-lived. In the treasures of wisdom is understanding and the sanctity of knowledge, but to sinners wisdom is an abomination. The fear of the Lord expels sin, for he who is without fear is not able to be justigogified. For the disposition of his spirit is undoing. Those who are patient will suffer a brief time, and afterwards happiness will return.
Orange.
A noble mind will hide his words upon a brief time, and then the lips of many will declare his understanding. Among us, the treasures of wisdom is the outward sign of discipline. But to those who sin, the worship of Skytis is an abomination. Son, if you desire wisdom, observe Justigocus, and then Skytis will offer her to you. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and discipline, and what pleases him is faith and meekness.
You know what pleases me?
Women? Oh no, wait, you're single. I guess they don't. Ha!
What? That was just fucking uncalled for. He fucking personally attacked for no fucking reason. Well, I guess I'll just fucking shut myself up then. Completely unnecessary.
And what pleases him is faith and meekness, and so shall he complete his treasures. You should not be incredulous to the fear of the Lord. You should not draw close to him with a duplicitous heart. You should not be a hypocrite in the sight of men, and you should not scandalize with your lips. Attend to these things, otherwise you may fall and bring dishonor to your soul. And then Skytis may uncover your secrets, and he may cast you down forcefully in the midst of the congregation. For you drew near to the Lord wickedly, and your heart was filled with deceit and falseness. So what?
Hey, Teras.
What pleases Teras?
Hey. Yes, like.
You dropped your business card.
I need to find new friends.
I really wish you would have gone through the effort to sign it for him.
I don't know what his signature looks like, unfortunately.
It's fine, nobody does, so it could just as well be real. Sirach 2. Son, when you apply yourself to the service of Skytis, stand in Justigocus and in fear, and prepare your soul for temptation. Humble your heart and persevere. Incline your ear and accept words of understanding. And you should not hurry away in the time of distress. Endure steadfastly for Skytus. Join yourself to Skytus, and persevere so that your life may increase in the very end. Accept everything that will happen to you. Very, very English. Accept everything that will have happened to you. And persevere in your sorrow and have patience in your humiliation. For gold and silver are tested in fire, yet truly acceptable men are tested in the furnace of humiliation.
The furriness of humiliation.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
Believe Skytus, and he will restore you to health. And straighten your way, you fucking gay. It says
wanna
there, and
go a little
straighten
lighter
your
on
way.
it?
I'm not gaslighting you, Teras. That's right there. This one is aimed at you specifically.
Yeah, Teras, he's not gaslighting you, Teras.
And straighten your way and hope in him. Observe his fear and grow old in it. You who fear the Lord, wait for his
Grow.
mercy. And do not turn away from him, lest you fall. You who fear the Lord, believe in him. And your reward will not be taken away. You who fear the Lord, hope in him. And mercy will approach you to your delight. You who fear the Lord, love him. And your hearts will be illuminated. RGB light heart? How the fuck do you illuminate a heart?
Flashlight.
Well,
My sons, consider the nations of men, and know that not one of them hoped in the Lord and was confounded. For who has remained in his commandment and been abandoned? Or who has called upon him and yet he despised him? For Skytus is upright and merciful, and he will forgive sins in the day of tribulation. And he is the protector to all those who seek him in truth. Woe to the duplicitous heart, and to the wicked lips, and to the hands that do evil, and to the sinners who walk the earth by two ways. Woe is the dissolute heart, who do not trust Skytus. Woe to the dissolute in heart, who do not trust Skytus. For as a result, they will not be protected by him. Woe to those who have lost endurance, and who have abandoned upright ways, and who have turned aside to depraved ways. And what will they do when the Lord begins to examine them? Woo-woo? Those who fear the Lord will not be unbelieving toward his word. And those who love him will keep to his way. And those who fear the Lord will seek the things that are well pleasing to him. And those who love him will be filled with his law. Excuse me. How do you get filled with the law?
well.
You just take a book and shove it up your ass?
Well, you're close, but not quite.
Oh, trust me, I've been close for a while. It's called edging.
Well, trust me, when you're filled with his law, you won't be edging anymore.
I am no longer lawful evil. I am lawful edging.
Lawful edging.
Those who fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, and they will sanctify their souls in his sight. Those who fear the Lord keep his commandments, and they will have patience even until his examination. Saying, if we do not do penance, then we will fall into the hands of the Lord, and not into the hands of men. For according to his mediocreness, so also is his mercy with him. Sirach 3. The sons of wisdom are the church of the Justagog, and their generation is obedience and love. Sons, listen to the judgment of your daddy, and act accordingly, so that you may be saved. For Skytus has honored the daddy in... I need your full attention, both of you, right now. This is very important.
Hello.
Yes, Teras.
Okay.
Are you ready, Teras?
Sure, why not?
For Skytus has honored the daddy in the sons. And when seeking the judgment of the mother, he has confirmed it in the children. What?
Yeah, it's best not to think about it too much.
Why?
Just don't.
What is the daddy doing in...
Well, why are you worrying about it?
Well, you know that age-old surname, Dickinson? Well, now you know where it comes from.
I know where it comes, but I don't know where it comes from.
It comes from here, the Bible.
Mm.
He who loves Skytis will plead with him on behalf of sins, and will keep himself away from sin, and will be heeded in the prayers of his days. And like one who stores up treasure, so also is he who honors his mother. He who honors his daddy will find happiness in his own children, and he will be heeded in the day of his prayer. He who honors his daddy will live a long life, and he who obeys his daddy will be a refreshment to his mother. Okay, so this is just teaching people, hey, if your daddy needs you, then you better comply.
Oh. I can't. I'm not allowed to redeem the no glasses for 1 minute during the Bible stream. I've been robbed.
Why aren't you?
Specifically not allowed.
Because it's
Just you.
I mean, try it, Teras. I dare you.
No, I'm saving my points.
Yeah, but you are.
He who fears the Lord honors his parents, and he will serve them as masters, for it is they who conceived him. In word and deed, and in all things, honor your daddy with patience.
Now I know where the Polish people get it from.
So that a blessing may come to you from him, and so that his blessing may remain to the very end. The blessing of the daddy strengthens the houses of the sons, but the curse of the mother uproots even its foundation. Do not boast in the disgrace of your daddy, for his shame is not your glory. Yeah, Teras.
What?
Do not boast in the disgrace of your daddy,
You can suck my left nut.
for his shame is not your
Suck
glory.
my left daddy.
Left by daddy. For the glory.
Left for daddy too.
I'm gonna put my big toe in your mouth.
For the glory
You
of a
move.
man is from the honor of his daddy. That's why Teras is so inglorious. And a daddy without honor is a discredit to the son. Son, support your daddy in his old age, and do not grieve him in his life. And this really is directed at Teras.
Right.
Don't be gay.
Can I just pause you for a
appreciate your
second?
dad. Let your dad fuck you. What?
Yeah, can I just pause you for a second? Right. I have a serious question here.
Oh.
How much longer do you intend to be Bible reading for? Because
53 minutes and 4 seconds.
well, if you do want to go a little bit longer today, I could walk to the shop and buy alcohol mixers, get myself drunk, and then read for a while.
Ooh.
I need mental lubrication to do this.
You only have to sell Teras. You don't have to sell me.
Well, unfortunately, I hold no power here. Once Yoke comes out, we're all helpless.
Oh, poor radio. I just broke him.
Alter ego of Egg. Oh. It's like that Disney show. It was called H2O, just add water. There was some random woman that got cursed, and whenever they touched water, they became mermaids on the spot. And that's what happens with Egg when he touches alcohol. It becomes Yolk. Oh. Yolk the ever speaking.
I wish we had a diary of all those things happening.
Diary.
Diarrhea.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Well, right. Well, you keep the crowd warmed up. I'm going to go to the shop. I'll be back.
No. If you wait 1 to 2 business days, you'll have your gin.
I mean, as much as it might be fun to do a 48-hour Bible stream, I'm sure you won't enjoy that.
We'd make some good progress, that's for sure.
After the once we get close to the 5 or 6 hour mark, I will start to contemplate suicide.
Sounds like a win to me.
Oh, then we can explore some biblical sins.
No, Bible. I like Bible.
Blick.
Biblic.
Me, when I say goodbye to somebody called Blick.
I'm gonna lick your Biblic.
Oh, I'm gonna rearrange your left by Blick.
Shuffle your Biblic like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good
All right, then
Bible.
I'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes, I suppose.
That's very unfortunate.
Best of luck. And if his mind should fail, show kindness, and do not spurn him when you are.
My mind's about to fail.
Do not spurn him when you are in your strength, for alms giving to the daddy will never be forgotten. Did you hear that, Teras?
I didn't. I wasn't listening.
For alms giving to the daddy
You've got
will never be forgotten.
You've got 10 more minutes of shrimp cam. You better enjoy it.
The Bible is telling you should give your daddy money. He will never forget.
I did. The fucker still owes me. Not even a small sum either. Only like 300 quid.
Well, sounds like he 300 quit.
I will fucking beat you with a soup ladle. I fucking promise you that.
Well, I'll beat you with the Bible. For even in return for the sin of the mother, good will be repaid to you. And you will be built up in justice, and you will be remembered in the day of tribulation.
Shut up, Ivan.
And your sins will dissolve like ice in warm weather. What an evil has he who forsakes his daddy. What an evil form has he who forsakes his daddy. First has an evil form. Interesting. And
Well, that's my default form.
shape-shifting.
So fucking shift your shape.
And whoever exasperates his mother is accursed by Skytis. Son, perform your works in meekness, and you shall be loved beyond the glory of men. However mediocre you may be, humble yourself in all things, and you will find grace in the presence of Skytis. For only the power of Skytis is mediocre, and he is honored by the humble. You should not seek the things that are too high for you.
I like this book.
You should not seek the things that are too high for you, and you should not examine the things that are beyond your ability. But as for the things that Skytis has entrusted to you, consider these always. But you should not be curious in too many of his works, for it is not necessary for you to see with your own eyes the things that are hidden. So this is the part of the Bible where they're like, yeah, the Skytis does everything, don't question it, don't look deeper into it, just accept. You don't need to know. It's fine. It's legit. I promise. In unnecessary matters, do not choose to be an examiner of many different things, and you should not be curious about too many of his works. For many things have been revealed to you, beyond the understanding of man. Yet uncertainty in these things has also undermined many persons and has detained their minds in vanity. A hardened heart will have evil in the very end, and he who loves peril will perish in it. A heart advancing in two directions will not have success, and the depraved heart will be scandalized in this way. A wicked heart will be burdened with sorrows, and a sinner will add further sins. The synagogue of the arrogant will not be healed, for the stalk of sinfulness will take root in them, and it will not be understood. The heart of the wise is understood by wisdom, and a good ear will listen to wisdom with all its desire. A wise and understanding heart will abstain from sins, and will have success in works of justice. Water extinguishes a burning fire, and almsgiving withstands sins. And Skytis is the watchman for him who repays a kindness. He remembers him afterwards, and in the time of his fall, he will find him a firm support. The book is so fucking pretentious, it's insane.
You know what else is pretentious?
Your mom.
Yes.
Son, you shall not cheat the poor out of alms, nor should you avert your eyes from a poor man. You should not despise the hungry soul, and you should not aggravate a poor man in his need. You should not afflict the heart.
Alexa, Lights on.
You should not afflict the heart of the needy, and you should not delay an offer to someone in anguish. You should not make requests of one who is mediocrely troubled.
What if I'm in anguish?
No, you're in English, not anguish.
Can you define the word anguish?
No?
Why not?
It's to a certain degree contextual, and also I have an idea of what it means, but I'm not good enough that I feel like I can provide a competent definition of it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe you should amend that.
No, I don't get.
Yes.
I don't get paid enough for that.
It's not about being paid, it's about bettering yourself.
I'm already pretty good.
You should strive for better than good.
Teras, trust me, I'm good, buddy.
You're not. You're hard to stay away from good. You're a force of pure fucking evil.
You should not make requests of one who is mediocrely troubled, and you should not avert your face from the indigent. Indigent? Whatever. You should not avert your eyes from the needy out of anger, and you should not abandon those who seek help from you, so that they speak curses behind your back. For the pleadings of him who speaks curses of you, in the bitterness of his soul, will be heeded. For the one who made him will heed him. Make yourself a friend to the congregation of the poor, and humble your soul before an elder, and humble your head before the mediocre. I mean, the respecting your parents is a reasonable thing to teach. It's just that, well, parents have to be deserving of that, so it doesn't always apply. But I think generally, it's probably good to teach people to respect their parents. And telling people that to support people in need, like poverty, anguish, and the likes, the lessons taught here are reasonable for once. You know, sometimes the Bible is like, kill anyone who doesn't agree with you, basically. But this is.
I mean, they're reasonable, but I also would say it's kind of outdated.
Oh yeah, it definitely is outdated. But it depends on where you're from. Like,
because it's kind of because of philosophy like that the parents themselves do not feel obligated to respect their children, hence why it makes for them difficult to respect them back.
Yeah, I mean, also in several countries they already do take care of the poor. They have.
What about Germany?
What?
What about Germany?
Hartz IV.
What? I'm alcohol.
Welfare was a type of financial assistance in Germany, replaced by Bürgergeld. Okay, apparently it's been replaced in 2023. Well, the more you know, but basically, if you're unemployed, you still get some money and an apartment, just sort of the bare minimum to live a life, but you also, to be eligible to receive that money, you have to do certain things like apply for jobs and all that, but
it's pretty much like the UK then.
Yeah, basically it's just so you don't end up on the street just because you run out of money. Germany will basically take care of you as long as you put in a decent effort. That's the short version.
Can you make me not very big anymore?
Shrink. You need a shrink, Teras.
I've been slowly sipping the drink for the durations of the.
Go on.
What are we doing again?
Your mom.
No.
Turn your ear without sadness toward the poor, and repay your debt and respond to him peacefully in meekness. Free him who suffers injury at the hand of the arrogant, and do not carry animosity in your soul. In judging, be merciful to the orphan, like a daddy, and be merciful to the mother, like a husband. And then you shall be like an obedient son of the Most High, and he will take pity on you more than a mother would. Does Snoop Dogg have a son?
I'll hold on. Snoop Dogg dog.
Snoop Dogg dog. Yes, Snoop Dogg has a dog. Teras, I'm not asking if Snoop Dogg has a dog.
Snoop Dogg children. Snoop Dogg's 4 kids. He has 4 kids. Snoop is it's a really bright screen. He has sons Cord, that's 29, Cordell, that's 26, as well as a daughter called Corey, that's 24, and he also has a son, another son, Julian, that's 25, from a previous relationship.
I just want to point out, you're looking up information on Snoop Dogg. You're basically snooping Snoop Dogg.
It's just what I do.
Wisdom breathes life into her sons, and she lifts up those who are seeking her, and she will precede them in the way of justice. And he
Hey,
who
look what I got. It's a lighter.
Teras didn't start the fire. Was always burning, but he is still learning.
I'm a thumb.
Yeah, he's still learning. And he who loves life, and he who loves her loves life, and those who watch for her shall embrace her delights. Those who hold her.
These guys. So I got these new pliers, right? These are new. They're long.
You know, I wonder if there's smartphone apps for pliers, and I wonder if those are called pliers.
I don't like that.
Good. Nobody did.
They're very long. They're
You should try plying your beard.
They're called they've got a name. There's a specific name for this type of plier.
Tweezer.
No. Something knows.
Nuts.
No. Something knows.
Oh, wait. I know. Is it who knows?
No. I'll hold on.
You
I'll
do
look
that
it up.
and then.
No. I'm almost done.
Those
Needle nose. Yeah, it's needle nose because they're kind of long. They're kind of thin and
You should
long.
put it up your nose.
You know. Well, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do not put pliers in your nose. You say a lot of dumb stuff, you know.
You are correct, Teras. They belong in ears.
That's no.
Why not?
That's just. Well, why would you put pliers in your ears?
Clean them.
That's not how.
Yes.
That's not healthy.
Cleaning your ears? What do you mean?
It's a horrible idea.
Your mom is a horrible woman.
She is, yeah. You're goddamn right.
Those who hold to her will inherit life.
That's not the reasonable thing you said all day.
In whatever place she enters, Skydus will bless.
Yes.
Hey, egg.
Yeah.
Speaking of blessing.
So if you look at the camera here.
Yeah. Okay.
I got myself some new pliers.
Yeah. Long nose pliers, yeah.
The needle nose pliers, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you remembered that I didn't. I had to go quickly look it up. They're a bit bigger than what I actually wanted, mind you, but they're pretty good. They're quite sturdy feeling.
Put them in the washing machine at high temperature, and they might shrink.
They're not the best. The alignment's a bit shitty because there's a gap at the top and there isn't a gap near the bottom. It kind of sucks, but I mean, it's cheap pliers. Who else would you expect from cheap pliers?
Are you sure that by doing that they won't shrink? I mean, I could do with a shrink. My mental health problems have been pretty bad recently.
Terrorists can shrink.
Why would you go? That's not how you solve mental problems, Egg. We're too smart for shrinks, you know.
Okay, I'll go to an expand instead.
Egg, you should get a smart shrink on your phone.
Smart shrink.
I mean, there are apps for that, mind you.
Well, they will definitely shrink your wallet.
Oh no. If my wallet gets smaller, there will be less space for my money to fit in.
You guys are getting paid.
Those who serve her will yield to what is holy.
Now, who let you continue?
And Skytus loves those who love wisdom.
Who the fuck do you think you are that you can just continue whenever you want? Why do you think this is your stream? You
He who
fucking
listens
mad?
to her shall judge the nations. And
Wow. Yeah, just talk over me. Of course, yeah.
I'm going to pour myself some vodka.
That's like, is it the good stuff?
It is the Stolly.
Oh, it's such a good vodka.
It is, yeah.
I fucking hate vodka, but that shit I can just drink straight.
I guess you can't stand it. He who listens to her shall judge
generally-
the nations.
I'm literally
Harris.
gonna peel your fucking skin off your heel
Harris, you
like
have
a
a choice.
fucking tangerine.
Harris, I'm giving you a choice. So either I continue reading, or I continue making absolutely miserably bad puns.
Oh, well, as long as you don't read, I don't actually care what you do.
Hey, Skytus, is this a democracy?
Depends on whose side you're on.
Oh, it's just like the real world.
Oh,
Oh no, mate.
I figured out the system long ago.
Oh, this bowl has the annoying cap that's connected off the top.
oh.
I hate these. I always spend a while just twisting them off, just out of spite.
Is it a Coca-Cola or a Sprite?
No, it's
Or
a
is it a
bottle
Fanta?
of Co-op bitter lemon. Because this is what I like with vodka.
Well,
Oh, Coop's doing
I
it
guess
as
the
well
bitter
now?
lemon caused the bitter egg. Because you seem quite upset.
Isn't bitter lemon just
Lemon, but bitter.
fucking tonic?
It's lemonade without any sugar in it.
I mean, I just try just buying lemon juice and making your own lemonade.
Well, I could, but the Co-op movie doesn't do lemon juice.
What do you mean? What do you mean they fucking don't call fucking lemon
They
juice?
don't do lemon juice, trust me. Because that's what I like. When I first went to get some stuff to do some mixing, I wanted just some lemon juice. I couldn't find any, and they had this instead, and it was good enough. So
It's fucking gay. Just do what I did. I bought like a fucking a liter bottle of lemon juice, and I've already drunk half of it.
He who listens to her shall judge the
You
nations.
just don't
He
give up,
who
do
gazes
you?
upon her will remain secure.
Come on, just talk about fucking drinks and alcohol or
If
mixers
he
or some
believes
shit.
in her, he will inhabit her, and whatever arises from him
Skytus.
will be confirmed.
Ace,
I'm not done with the
Harris.
chapter.
Ace,
Harris, just let him get on with it.
wait, no.
I'm not done with the chapter.
Do you have any alcohol in your house?
I'm not done with the chapter. I will answer
That's-
the
that's
question when I'm
okay.
done with the chapter.
You son of a fucking.
For she walks
motherfucker.
with him through temptation, and she chooses him from the binging.
The bingy bingy binging. Bing de bing de bing bing de
She
bing de bing.
chooses him from the
Why?
bing,
Bing chilling.
and she chooses him from the beninging. She will lead fear and dread and trials over him, and she will crucify him with the tribulation of her doctrine until she has tested him in his thoughts. And she can trust in his soul. And then she will strengthen him and lead him along a straight path, not a gay one, and rejoice in him. And she will disclose her secrets to him, and she will store up a treasure of knowledge and understanding of Justagogus in him. Wait. What? And she will store up a treasure of the knowledge and understanding of Justagogus in him. So she will literally just shove knowledge and wisdom up his ass.
Yeah, like in a scroll. Oh.
Sounds like a scroll, Tom.
Can I receive the scroll of knowledge?
The
Rectally.
scroll of wisdom. It will identify your anus.
Oh no.
Oh.
Increased angle.
But if he has wandered astray, she will leave him behind, and she will deliver him into the hands of his enemy. Son, be continually observant
Singular enemy.
and keep away from evil. For the sake of your soul, you should not be ashamed to speak the truth. For there is a shame that brings sin, and there is a shame that brings glory and grace. You should not accept a face contrary to
Glory
your
to
own
Estotska.
You-
Sorry, it just slipped out.
You should not accept a face contrary to your own face, nor should you accept a lie contrary to your own soul.
Oh fuck, they're fucking on a bit.
Oh yeah, egg.
Yeah.
I just for you, because you can't redeem
Oh,
it.
just for me. No.
You should not enjoy the fall of your neighbor. Neither should you withhold words. Neither should you withhold words at an opportunity for salvation. You should not conceal your wisdom in her beauty. For wisdom is
I've enabled
discerned
the
with
egg.
wisdom is discerned within speech and
Right.
understanding and knowledge.
I've enabled the thing
and
on my
doctrine
NVIDIA
are-
broadcast that uses AI to make my eyes point at the camera, even though they're really not.
and knowledge and doctrine are discerned in the words
Fucking creepy.
of those who understand, and by their steadfastness in the works of injustice. You should not contradict a word of
I'm gonna
truth
turn it off because it upsets me.
in any
Just leave
way.
it on permanently.
Otherwise, you should not contradict a word a word of truth in any way. Otherwise, by a falsehood born of ignorance, you will be confounded. You will be confounded. You should not.
Just looking at my completely opposite area.
You should not be
Just
ashamed
glancing at me now and
confess your sins, but do not
then.
subject yourself to any man because of sin.
Turning it off now.
Do not choose to.
I can't stand it.
Do not choose to stand against the face of the powerful, for you should not strive against the current of the river. I hope Egg enjoy. Holy shit, this is so much more readable.
Hey, Skytus.
In a moment. Suffer for Justigocus on behalf of your soul and struggle even unto
Fucking
death with one
denied.
F on
He's
behalf
being
of
edged.
Justigocus, and Skytus will fight against
Stop
your enemies
edging
on
me.
your behalf. Do not choose to be quick with your words, nor unproductive or neglectful in your works. Do not choose to be do not choose to be like a lion in your house, distressing those of your household and oppressing those who are subject to you. I enjoy. Do not let your
I enjoy domestic abuse in the Bible.
Do not let your hand be open when receiving, but closed when giving. To the woo? And job. Teras, what is it?
Do you have any alcohol?
I do.
Can you go and get it?
I don't get it.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. See if he just brings it and then refuses to
That's what
drink
you
it. I'm
get.
gonna fucking lose my shit. I am
That's
going
his
to
feet
lose my
fix.
shit. I've already got some.
Oh no. Have I got 4 direct messages? On
From
what
who?
the fuck? What? Why have I got so many direct messages on Twitch?
Twitch? What?
What the fuck? Huh?
From who?
Well, I've got one from the 19th of January of someone, random person's like, hey dude. That's it. Then my next one. And then I've got another one on the 8th of January, someone completely random. Hello, how's your day going?
Nice. What you got?
And I've got another one.
Do not drink and do the Bible, kids. It's bad for your health.
What you
Just
got there?
drink.
What'd you bring? Very nice. What are you
Liquor?
mixing it with?
But I hardly know her.
Skytest thing ever.
I don't plan to drink it. I was just bringing it to make a terrible pun to upset you.
He's exactly what he did.
You fucking better start drinking that, or I'm going to walk to Germany just to fucking slap you.
You're just gonna have Skytus part the sea so you can walk here?
Yeah.
Fucking Moses looking fuck. Skies.
There's cheese on the glass.
Mitis.
Why is there cheese on the glass? Told you to stop being cheesy.
Well, it's a long story, but
This would make a great Wojak name.
yeah, it's a long story. That's all you. No, fuck you.
Wow. Man keeps edging me at every turn.
No, I was making, what do you call it? Oven? Is it called oven cheese in English?
He was making oven cheese.
Called
A
that?
cheese toasty.
Baked cheese, apparently. Well, I was making that, and then it was done. So it was very, very melted. And then
What has the glass got to do with anything?
well, let's just say I slipped. And then there's been a lot of
What the fuck was that noise, Egg?
And then there was a lot of cheese in my kitchen. A
You
lot of
please stop
cheese.
evolving like a fucking Pokemon.
That was me drinking a quarter of a glass of vodka with no mixer because it wasn't working fast enough.
Mixer?
That's fine. It'll work pretty quick. You're a lightweight.
I hardly know.
Yeah.
Her.
You fucking lightweight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
where? No.
Time for my fourth glass of gin.
Jim.
Jimmy, me boy.
Jim spelled like this.
Jim. Yeah. If I ever get a son, that's what I'm naming him.
Oh yeah,
Jim with a G.
Wasn't there a song about this guy? Jimmy, Jimmy, a man after midnight?
Jim, and Jimmy.
Yeah, hang on, I'm sure I can find an appropriate meme for the situation.
Oh no.
Well,
I'll take something out of my storage, my long-term cold storage.
Oh no. That's what I use for my Google. That's what my Google Photos are for.
hey Teras,
Hey, Skydis.
you're about to find out what Sirach 5 tell you.
I don't think I want that.
Do not choose to seek iniquitous.
Well, hold on. Egg sent us. Egg has
Russian
sent us.
egg. He's called
You
egg.
may consume 3 beans, but no more. They will know if you consume more. What a terrible day to have eyes. Reddit. Why 3? How many beans do you actually get? If you can only eat 3 but no more, how many did they actually present in front of you?
3.
Well, how would I eat more?
Well, because you're a greedy, gluttonous fuck.
To be
Where
honest,
is this threat coming from?
if you manage to eat more, then you've clearly broken something,
He broke
and that's where the threat's coming from.
broke
It's
the-
like, if you have a way of doing it, don't.
infinite beans glitch.
And what is the why the terrible day to have eyes? This seems like a pretty regular shit post.
Well, I mean, if you don't
Egg
Take
has
it
a
fine.
point.
you,
Egg has a point. That is true.
yeah, if you you know what, here you go.
You know, if you just
No,
shut the
nah.
fuck up, then
Shrimply wrong. I like that. That's really good. Thanks. Fucking awesome. I enjoy shrimp.
Shrimply.
And funnily enough, that is in fact a Neo Caradina shrimp as well.
Yeah, you're welcome.
so
Hey, Skydis, can you Google a Neo Caradina shrimp?
a nude Caradina shrimp.
Neo Caradina shrimp. Thanks.
You want a picture of me wearing 7 pairs of socks?
But in Neo
Yeah, right.
Neo Cara.
Neo Caradina. You pretty much had it right, apart from Neo Caradina shrimp.
Apparently, I can.
Yeah. Look, it's the same shrimp. That's the shrimp I've got. They're fucking great.
Thanks.
Why are you wearing 7 pairs of socks, you fucking madman?
Well, I'll start putting socks on, and then
Why more than one?
and then I put some socks on, and then I put some socks on, and then I put some
Yeah,
socks on.
yeah. I understand the process, but can you elaborate on the reasoning behind such
I
actions?
can elaborate on the reasoning. So the reasoning is
good,
It sucks
good.
to be
that
you.
I put some socks on,
Right.
and then I'll put some socks on,
Right,
No, I've got some socks on.
no. We're circling back in the wrong. This is you're once again explaining the process here. I understand the mechanical process here. What was the
Egg.
the driving force behind these actions?
May I hazard a
Well-
guess?
Yeah.
You just want it to be very succulent.
Fucking swear to God.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on. Let me just. I've got a picture. Because I've upset Egg as well recently, and
Oh no, he's upset me recently. I've got some chocolate eclairs.
let me just send this to Skydus. I don't know if you can show this on stream. I mean, that's for him to decide. But this picture is at least funny.
No, you can't show it on stream.
Not with that attitude.
I do not approve.
Man blocked me. I had to re-add him as a friend.
I blocked you on purpose.
Yeah.
You deserved it for that one.
Yeah.
True. I do agree.
It's okay. I got more gin.
It's okay. I got more Bible.
Hey, Skydus. I've got a question, right?
No, you have multiple questions.
How I do, but
Yeah, so you lied.
For the current time being, there is only one on my mind. What if? What if?
What if?
No, I don't want to make out with you, Teras. I don't want to have your kid.
No. You're doing that anyway. Don't worry about that. That will come. What if we forsake the Bible for the rest of the stream and just turn it to a really cursed talk show?
But the whole point of it would get mouth. I'm sorry.
Please take the sock off your mouth and put it back on your foot. You succulent egg.
Okay, well, in that case, since Egg has a point. How about you just stop reading the Bible and you just wait until Egg's drunk enough to read it?
That's basically what I've been doing this entire time, and every now and then.
No, because you've been trying to read it yourself, which is not the objective here.
You can read it yourself.
No.
It's a possibility.
It's the darkest timeline.
You have to realize something. We're nowhere near the 2 hours, and there was a lot of pauses in between already. So
you say nowhere near. We're like 20 minutes away.
Considering there was the intro and everything as well.
That has literally never played a part in this before.
It has.
Your mum has.
I keep track of things.
Skiters.
Look, length. Do you see this? This is always without the intro.
Skiters. I didn't actually even notice that. I don't like that. Anyway.
You suck. It's literally the length of the YouTube video on the main channel.
How much would it take for
one whole entire
to get your mother to join us for a Bible stream?
To what?
To get your mother on the Bible stream.
It's quite simple, Teras. If you want that to happen, we will have to simultaneously get our mothers on the Bible stream. If you think you can pull that off, then go ahead.
No, unfortunately, I haven't talked to mine for like a year and a half now.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What a good time to start.
Let's just say I very much respect the privacy of people, and my mom does not want to be.
Does your mom know you do this?
Oh yeah, obvious.
The Bible part specifically.
I literally showed her the outfit last time she visited.
The outfit? Oh my god.
Imagine you go visit your son and he just stands there in the corner of the room wearing a fucking nun outfit right next to that picture behind him.
The picture wasn't there then, but I sent her a picture of the picture as well, so she's very much in the know.
Is she impressed?
She didn't explicitly express impression, but
is she very German?
But I think in some way she's probably impressed with my perseverance. And
That's the only thing to be impressed by here, to be
and my
fair.
willingness to read, I guess. I mean, most people are not particularly willing to read nowadays.
What? The only
Alright.
achievement here can be summed up by that one YouTube comment you had, where it was like, I can't be bothered watching this, but I appreciate the shit post. Something along those lines.
Basically.
It's probably
Alright.
the longest running shit post in the history. Shut up, you're not a
Well,
part of this.
I can ask her next time I speak to her how much for her to join us, but
Why is it always down to money with you Germans?
I
It would just be a bonding experience for you and your mum, and it'd just be an amusing little thing to have on the stream.
Believe it or not, but I know my mom, and that's not something she would voluntarily do. So, yeah.
Well, you never know, because they might not be the kind of thing she might do. You know, parents do have a tendency to just kind of go with silly things.
No, I know
unless you're German,
really
I suppose. Yeah, Germans are just a full fucking different breed. How good is your mum's English?
Not good enough to read the Bible, probably. Like, she would probably get confused at a few words, because there's some stuff you don't really have.
There some stuff, aye, good one.
Yes.
Fucking
some stuff, he says.
Some stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Sirach 5. Do not choose to seek iniquitous solutions, and you should not say, I have all I need in
eggs
life,
already plastered.
for
That's
it will
what's
be
happening,
of
guys.
no benefit to you in the time of retribution and darkness. You should not pursue
I am gonna keep drinking, mind you.
You should not.
Fucking...
Good.
After today, I fucking need it.
Yeah.
Like this is the whole reason we're doing Bible today, by the way. Like, people, because I had a really shit day at work. I need an excuse to drink, and see if you know what drives me to keep drinking is Skytus's voice.
I have a question. Can you?
I actually can't. Whenever I pour myself a drink on my own, I just forget I have it and then don't drink it. But whenever I hear Skytus's voice, I just look around for a drink.
Can you show the bottle to the camera?
You're good. It's gonna be some really dumb pun, but sure.
Yeah. Is it? Why does it say egg on there? He didn't even know! Are you fucking kidding me?
It's EG for Edinburgh Gin.
No, EG for exempli grati.
Egg with one egg.
One with one egg.
I stole his right
absolutely
he now
beyond
has
done.
One egg.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I dropped it. Oh.
What did you drop?
I
The
dropped
base,
my spoon.
the mic.
Why do you have a spoon?
Shut up!
I mean, if you look.
Why are you asking questions?
If you look at my camera for a moment.
I mean, there's ketchup on your desk, so.
Also, just a handful of cutlery. It's been there for a while.
You should not pursue in your
There's also a
strength
funnel
the
that I
desires of
3D
your
printed.
heart.
Did I pursue the...
You should not say, how
Hold
powerful
on,
am
no.
I?
You know, it's time I burn down the house. Hold on, I can get some incense.
Or, who will cast me down because of my deeds? Because guidance will vindicate with vengeance. You should not say, I sinned, and what grief has befallen me. For the Most High is a patient recompenser. Do not be willing to be without fear concerning a forgiven sin. And you should not add sin upon sin. And you should not say, the compassion of the Lord is mediocre. No. He will take pity on the multitude of my sins. For both mercy and wrath go forth quickly from him, and his wrath sets its gaze upon sinners.
Yes, guys. Speaking of pity, can you take pity on me and give me all of your money?
Sure. You should not delay being converted to the Lord, and you should not set it aside from day to day. For his wrath will approach suddenly, and in the time of vindication, he will destroy you. Do not choose to be anxious for the unjust to gog wealth. For these things will not benefit you in the day of darkness and retribution. Hey, Teras, do not choose to be anxious for unjust to gog wealth.
I'm not.
No money for you. Fuck you.
Am I gonna?
Are you gonna?
Am I gonna?
That's a very fucking valid question.
Dude, I
man.
mean, if you keep
I mean,
talking, I'm definitely
if you're
gonna.
gonna, then things are gonna have to fucking change here. Because, I mean, if you're gonna, then Sky just can't, which is the optimal to be
But if
entirely
he's
fair.
gonna and I can't, that means you'll have to.
No. He's gonna have to because I'm not a part of this, mind you.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
a bystander here.
Stand by, stand.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
I mean,
Every Polish man
that
ever.
is specifically Shaggy recently.
Yeah.
I mean, just to clarify, like Shaggy's been
Who's
having
Shaggy?
to leave his house. Bill Cosby, leave his house.
Wow, Teras,
Go-
don't sing.
Go to his parents' house just to get food because he can't afford food on his own.
Yeah.
That's Poland for you.
Poor land.
Polish land.
I tried to send him money and he wouldn't take it.
Did you actually try and send him money?
Yeah. I mean, even like a tenner is enough for like a week's worth of food for him.
You should not winnow in every wind, and you should not go forth into every path.
Hey, Skydus, I think you're missing the point of like.
For so is
The egg.
every
There is
sinner
a-
proven by his
There's an
duplicitous tongue.
egg who's waiting to read.
No, there's an egg on your desk who's waiting to
There's
be drilled.
horny eggs in your area.
I don't know about that one.
Be
The
steadfast
troll-
in the way of the Lord, and in the truth
Well, I
of
mean,
your
just take your
understanding
dick out
and
and we'll
knowledge,
see.
and let words of peace and
okay.
just
Let me get my
goodness
camera on.
overtake you.
I've been waiting for this for a while.
Be meek. Be meek when listening to a word, so that you may understand and offer a true response in wisdom. If you understand, then answer your neighbor.
Where egg camera?
But if you do not,
Oh,
then
happens.
let your hand be over your mouth,
No.
that you are not caught by an inept word and then confounded. Honor and glory.
Do you know what else is confounded?
You, because you exist.
Can you
Honor
define
and
the
glory.
word confounded? Hey, egg, can you define confounded?
Hello?
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 Yes.
Oh, I've rolled over my headset. I'm like,
I-
why is everybody very quiet? And the
I-
reason why everyone's very quiet is because I can't hear anything. Hello, I can hear you now.
You've done the same thing. You've done the same thing you did the other day.
Yeah.
Where your foot everyone just being really quiet for the past 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we were having a fucking equivalent to a fucking discussion.
Equivalent of discussion.
Equivalent.
I'm
I wasn't an equivalent because I wasn't fucking there. I
I'm
was
sure
just
Egg was
lost in my own
quivering the
world.
entire time.
Hey,
Oh, you
Egg.
bet I was.
Hey, Egg, can you start reading?
Can I?
I don't know, can you?
Honor and
That's
glory
not-
are in the words
I'm
of those
asking
who
you.
understand. Yes,
I'm
true.
not even-
The
shut
tongue of
the
the
fuck
imprudent
up.
man is his undoing. You should not be called a whisperer, and you should not be called by your own tongue, and then confounded. For confusion and remorse is upon a thief, and
Not
a
allowed.
wicked mark is upon the double-tongued. Who the fuck?
You're not allowed, Egg.
But for the whisperer there is hatred and animosity and disgrace. Just
I
a
think he
gawk
just
fight
wants
the
to
small
finish
and
that
mediocre
chapter.
similarly.
You know what Germans are like.
Gay.
They like to dot the I's and cross the T's. Man can't just stop in the middle of a segment. Nah. If
Cross
he-
the I's and dot the T's.
If he stopped in the middle of a segment, he will fucking wake up at
Correct
4 a.m. in a
6.
cold sweat.
Do not be willing to become an
Why are you still writing?
At some point, Egg is going to start, but until then,
He's got-
I
he's
don't
ready
like
now.
I don't like talking over people, so I'm just going to patiently wait.
He's ready now, you imbecile. I hate the table's yours. The table? Yeah, the table's all yours, eh?
The table is table.
the table that
Why'd you put your feet up on the table? I wanted to. Sorry.
the table that Harris will be
Table
building
where
is yours.
needs spaghetti.
Where even am I?
Sriracha 6.
Sirach 6.
Why
Do not be
Teras?
willing to become an enemy
Sriracha.
instead of a friend to your neighbor, for an evil man will inherit reproach and disgrace, as will every sinner who is envious and double-tongued. 6:2. You should not extol yourself like a bull in the thoughts of your soul, lest perhaps your strength may be cast down through foolishness, which would consume your leaves and destroy your fruit, and leave you behind like a dry tree in the desert. For a wicked soul will destroy the one who has it, for it gladly provides enemies to him, and it will lead him to the fate of the impious. A sweet word multiplies friends and mitigates enemies, and thankful words abound in a good man. Allow many to be at peace with you, but allow 1 out of 1,000 to be your counselor. If you would obtain a friend, test him before you accept him, and do not trust him readily. For there is a friend according to his own time, but he will not remain in the day of tribulation.
I think I
And
know
there is a
who this
friend
refers
who can be
to.
turned to animosity, and there is a friend who will reveal hatred and ridicule and insults.
And his name
And
starts
there
with
is
a
a
T.
friend.
And the second character is an E and then an R.
And there
then
is
an
a
M.
friend who is a.
Man, egg reading the Bible just gives me the boner.
And there is a friend who is a companion at table, but he will not remain in a day of need.
Hold on.
A friend, if he remains steadfast, will be to you as you are to yourself, and he will act with
good
faithfulness.
news. I still got some of my single-use straws.
Wow, you're really grasping at straws now, aren't you?
Straw.
Single use? Wait. Huh?
Yeah, it's a metal single-use straw.
Ah, yes, of course. That's metal as
I'm
fuck.
my fucking tooth out. That's okay. Egg understands. He knows what I mean.
If you have any berries, you should ram the straw into it.
Why?
Just have a strawberry.
Am I doing?
Strawberries aren't
am I
technically
doing?
berries.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bananas are berries, though.
Mom's a berry.
The berries are kind of fruit that have like multiple fruit modules. So like each banana is what is a part of a bigger fruit thing. Where the banana are the fruit things. So like a raspberry's got the little essentially little bubbles of juice, like a blackberry as well.
You're a bubble of juice.
But a strawberry is just a solid fruit. It doesn't have like fruit nodules, so it's actually not a berry.
Not like you nut job.
It's just a fruit. Man, drinking gin and tonic through a straw is a fucking different experience. So shame I'm gonna have to bin this metal straw after I'm done.
Been there, done.
Yeah. Am I doing the? Am I doing the thing?
You will be after you count to 12.
1,
Do it in Spanish.
12.
I hate to break it to you, Bob, but the education system has failed you.
You didn't specify that he's not allowed to skip. And you also
I did specify.
Okay.
I did specify us to count. Counting does
Okay.
imply following the
1, 2,
agreed
skip a
upon-
few, 99, 12.
Okay, Egg, please count to 12 without skipping any numbers. You may start at 11.
11. 11.000 recurring 1. 11.000 recurring 2. 11.000 recurring 3. This is gonna take me a while, I'm afraid.
See, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why I just enjoy egg on a personal level.
That's kind of gay.
I don't care if it's gay. I'll fucking suck his dick if he
But he
fucking
already
wants me to.
friend-zoned you, don't you remember?
I'll do it
Hey.
again.
Hey, that doesn't stop me from trying. You know, I mean, I can try.
That's called sexual harassment, buddy.
Yeah, it's fucking worth it. Come on, I get your dick out.
What am I doing?
You're getting your dick out so I can suck it.
Oh, I thought I was counting to 12.
No, you failed that. No, just temper your punishment.
Yes.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Gotta suck
Oh,
the sin
fuck.
out of you.
I'm very gassy.
Yes, you are.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a catchy boy?
Yeah. Am I going to carry... Yeah.
You're going to carry the 3 and then continue multiplying by 7.
What's the initial number?
Yeah,
Your
12.
IQ.
Remember, carry the 3.
87.
You're close. It's 87.1.
But I carried the 3.
No. You carried the 2. The 3 comes afterwards.
So I need to carry the 2 and then carry the 3.
No, you need to carry the 3, not the 2. But you carried the 3, but you done it wrong. It's actually.
What if I carry the 0?
Well, then the answer will just be null, which then defeats the purpose.
But no, it
of
doesn't make the answer
multiplication.
null. It just makes the answer because the 0 ends up as a carry on the point where the answer is the 0 on the carry with the point where it answers the help.
Well, I suppose I haven't thought of it that way, but I mean that still doesn't work if the starting number is a 12.
My face is getting scrunchy.
Well, is that like that thing that happens to cat's buttholes?
No, it's that thing that happens to plasticine when you introduce it to the presence of cyclobiptopesmol.
Very eloquent.
I think you win this one.
It's just... Okay.
You win this time.
Don't ask me what biptopesmol is. I think
it's that thing for heartburn.
No, that's Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Biptopesmol. And not only that, it's cyclobiptopesmol.
Well, it's just that's the better stuff.
It's in a circle, which makes it really good. I like circles.
Circle.
Oh, right, okay.
But we still haven't decided what happens after you carry the 3.
Well, I mean, I carry the 3, and then because I'd stumble and I drop it on the floor.
It's not a box. That's not how that works.
Well, when you carry something, that means you could drop it.
Imagine using that as an excuse for a maths exam. You get the number wrong, and the teacher starts explaining it like, "Oh, you should have carried the 3." It's like, "Yeah, I did, but then I dropped it." If I keep this metal straw around, it will go into my eye. So I keep bending over when I laugh.
You know what I'm gonna say when that happens? Lamau.
But where does the straw come into this equation?
It comes into you.
Well,
Like you
I mean, if you're
egg.
coming into a straw, then you got some weird kinks, mate.
It's called sounding.
Well, I mean, why do you
It
think
is called sounding, you're right.
Why do you think they're single use?
Because you're single and
Well,
you
they're not
use them.
single use, they're 2 uses, because you use it once, and then you use it a second time in your drink to add flavour.
It's like the flavored chocolate straws you drink milk through.
Honestly, fun fact, Teras. I was literally thinking when you were talking about straws earlier, I was literally thinking of those flavored straws, and I thought, man, it would be funny if you had one of those and you tried drinking your gin tonic through like the chocolate milk flavor straw.
Oh my god.
That would be entertaining for sure.
That sounds like a really entertaining porn video. I'm gonna go look up, see if it's a thing.
Will I carry on reading the Bible while you do that?
Yeah, do you want me to send you the video when I find it?
No.
Why not?
A friend, if he remains steadfast,
Would you like to see a porn video that includes way too
will
many
be
grapes?
to you as you are to yourself, and he will act with faithfulness among those of your household. If he humbles himself before you and hides himself from your face, you shall have a noble and harmonious friendship. Distance yourself from your enemies. and pay attention to your friends.
I'm off the
A
distance
faithful
myself from
friend
Skytus.
is a strong shelter.
Shelter?
Whoever has found one has found the treasure. No. Sorry, I'm
Why
having
are
a
you
moment.
suddenly French?
I tried it
suddenly
once. It wasn't a
French.
good plan.
Nobody expects
Nothing
the
is
French
comparable
Inquisition.
to a faithful friend, and no weight of silver or gold is worth more than the
Hold on,
goodness
just
of his
meta shell real
fidelity.
quick.
A faithful friend is a medicine for life and immortality, and
You're
those
not
who fear
wrong.
the Lord will find one.
Egg,
He
Egg.
who fears
Egg.
Skytis
egg,
will have a
egg,
similar good
Egg.
friendship,
egg,
because his friend will be like him.
egg, egg,
Son,
egg.
from
egg.
your youth, receive
Egg.
instruction, and then you will
Please.
find wisdom.
You're
Even
skipping past the thing I was
to
going to comment on.
your grey
I'm back.
hairs.
It's like that family
Approach
bit.
wisdom like one
Mom,
who plows and sows,
Mommy, Lois,
and then wait for her good fruits. For in doing her work, you will labor a little, but you will soon eat from her from her produce. How exceedingly harsh is wisdom to unlearned men, and so the witness will not
not the
remain
witness.
with her. She will be to them like a
witness.
mediocre stone of trial, and they will cast her away from them without delay. For the wisdom of doctrine is in accord with her name, and she is not manifest to many. But she continues with those with whom... No, not with him. She continues with those by whom she is recognized, even in the sight of Skytis. Listen, son, and accept an understanding counsel, for you should not discard my advice. Set your feet in her fetters and your neck in her chains. Incline your shoulder and carry her, for you will not be grieved by her bindings.
And don't drop her.
Approach her with all your
I'll
soul,
fucking drop you.
and serve her, and serve her ways with
when do
all
I
your
get to read?
Examine her, Uwu, and she will be revealed to you, Uwu. And when you have obtained her, Uwu, you should not abandon her. Not so,
Who not who?
for in the very end you will find rest in her, and she will turn into your delight, Uwu. Then her fetters will be a strong protection, and a firm foundation for you,
Strong.
and her chains will be a robe of glory. For in her is the beauty of life, and her bindings are a healing bandage. You will be clothed with her as with a robe of glory, and you will set upon her, and you will set upon her, and you will set her, let me try that again. And you will set her upon your head like a crown of rejoicing.
Is this kinky? Does this just mean she will be sitting on your dick and you will set her up on your head?
I feel like this whole section is kinky. This is just pure kink, mate.
Like this, yeah, but this sounds especially like literally they're describing sex and face sitting specifically.
Hey, Skytis, do you wanna try some Bible ERP?
Son, if you heed me, you will learn, and if you adapt your mind, you will be wise. If you incline your ear, you will receive doctrine. And if you love to listen, you will be wise. Stand among us, the multitude of prudent elders, and join yourself to their wisdom from the heart, so that you may be able to hear every discourse about Skytis, and so that the proverbs of praise may not flee from you. And if you see a man of understanding, stand watch for him, and let your feet wear down the steps of his doors. Set your thoughts on the precepts of Skytis, and be entirely constant in his commandments, and he himself will give a heart to you, and the desire of wisdom will be given to you. Sirach 7. Do not choose to do evil,
Okay.
and evil will not take hold of you. Withdraw from the iniquitous, and evil will withdraw
Can I
from
withdraw
you.
money as well?
Son, shut the fuck up. Son, do not sow evil in the furrows of injustice, and you will not reap them sevenfold.
Revenge sevenfold.
Do not seek a role of leadership from the Lord, and do not seek a seat of honor from the king. You should not justify yourself before Skytis, for he is the knower of hearts. Why is that
Know her,
capitalized?
but I hardly know her.
And by
I
no
had to, come
means
on.
should you wish to seem wise before the king. Do not seek to become a judge unless you have sufficient strength to shatter iniquities. Otherwise, you might fear the face of the powerful, and so establish a scandal within your integrity.
Skytis.
You should not sin against the multitude of a
I've
city,
seen what you did.
nor
I
should
had
you
to.
cast yourself against the people. And you should not bind two sins together, for even in one sin you will not go unpunished.
That's title
Do not be
material.
cowardly in your soul. You should not be unwilling to beg, nor to give alms. You should not say, Skytis will look with favour on the multitude of my gifts, and when I make an offering for the Most High, Skytis, blaze it, he will accept my gift. You should not ridicule a man in bitterness of soul, for there is one who humbles and who exalts,
There's no
the
shutting them up, is there?
all-seeing Skytis. Do not love a lie against your brother, nor should you act the same towards your friend. Do not be willing to devise a lie of any kind, for the practice of lying is not good. Do not choose to be verbose among a multitude of elders, and you should not repeat the words of your prayers. You should not hate laborious works, nor the rustic life created by the Most High.
Guys.
You should not consider yourself to be amongst the multitude of the undisciplined. Remember, for it will not be delayed. Humble
Guys.
your spirit mediocrely,
I have a
for the
kebab.
retribution against the flesh of the impious is with fire and no worms.
Try holding up Science Teras with text.
I've got a kebab. I mean, it was just on my couch for like the past several hours. It's a couch kebab.
I like how you wanted Egg to continue reading and now you don't get to say a single thing whenever you want to. This is what you call karma.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like I was expecting this, mind you. I mean, I did warn you that when Egg gets drunk, when yolk comes out, you're not actually allowed to speak. It's a privilege. It's a temporary blessing you are granted if he likes you enough.
I have a question.
And I most likely maybe have an answer.
Doubt the name of you.
Perwa.
Whoa. What's the letter called?
It's an L crossed and it's pronounced like the Polish the English W.
Yeah, does it have any funny name? Like, is it derived from anything else?
No, it's just an L. It's just that's what it is. Just it's just the w sound. It's literally in the Polish alphabet.
Yeah, I know that it is. I'm just wondering if it has a specific name. Like the N
Well,
with the tilde on top. Like the normal N in Spanish is called N, and the N with the tilde is called Enya. It's very similar because it's derived from an N. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's the L. L would be the closest thing. It's w sound. It's funny if one of those letters is in my fucking surname.
Yeah, he's continually
And
himself.
it really fucking confuses everyone.
Yeah, why do you write your name and then you cross out the letter? That's weird. Just don't write it in the first place.
Hey Egg. Hey Egg.
Eh.
Egg kebab.
Kebab.
Egg kebab.
Did
you see the thing I sent you?
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
That website that looks very similar to Just Eat.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, the fucking kebab place near me just stole Just Eat's fucking layout and just made their own website just for themselves. That looks exactly like Just Eat.
I suppose so.
But it's cheaper on their website. So now I have a kebab and 1/3 of a burger.
Egg.
And a
I suppose
salad.
so.
You may continue reading whenever you lose interest in Terrace's ramblings and stories.
I never had interest to begin with.
Well,
I mean, our friendship is just based on the fact that we both just do not care. We just enjoy your presence because we don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe.
no obligation to say or not say anything.
there's presents involved? I never got a present.
It's a presence of mind.
You mean imagery?
Do not betray your friend.
Chili sauce.
Brenda.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Funny.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Brendan
Do
Fraser.
not betray your friend for the sake of monkey. What?
I misread it the first time, and then I thought, you know what? This looks funny.
Sake of monkey.
You're grooving on my flow.
Just change it permanently to monkey. This is what that line is now.
Sure. It is now canon.
You replace money with monkey. Okay.
No, just this one instance.
Okay then.
Just the one.
Mass replacement is Terrace's job.
Do
And
not
he's
betray
currently
your
replacing the
friend
mass
for the
I'm
sake
too
of
busy eating a kebab with a garlic sauce.
And you
This
should
is
not.
one. This is a fucking good garlic sauce. Fucking hell.
Blob blob. Okay, goodbye.
Terrace is a blob indeed.
This
I'm
fucking
gonna
garlic sauce is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna eat a chocolate eclair and have a good time.
Egg, when was the last time you took a sip of your drink?
About 15 seconds ago.
What if you
Well,
had
then what's the hold up?
egg? What if you had?
food.
What if you had a
When
chocolate?
I got up to grab my beer, I almost tipped, which indicates I am slowly getting drunk, and I've not actually been drunk in a while, funnily enough.
Egg.
It's actually been a really long time since I've been drunk.
Yeah.
What if you had a chocolate eclairvoyance?
Then I'll be able to see the pastries of the future.
See, this is why we enjoy egg. You ask him the most dumbest fucking question, and man just answers as if it was serious. The amount of just random things I've asked him for no fucking reason, he just answered. It's fucking brilliant. Egg is honestly a fucking national treasure.
Sure.
Do not pun about fucking eggs being.
No, I'm not
Or
fucking
you-
eggs
you-
being. Why would I fuck eggs being?
I mean,
That's your
everyone
job, you
should.
gay.
Everyone should want to.
No, that's reserved for you, you gay.
The man, the myth, the egg.
I like how you tried to make a joke there and you just ended up calling him gay with no extra bits
No,
added on.
that was the joke. I was just implying that there's something coming, but I purposefully left it out. That was
A
actually
likely
on purpose.
story.
Sure. You're free to believe what you want, but it's the
Yeah, I
reality.
sure am.
Ecclesiastes.
You want to ask me a question and I'll try and answer it?
What's the meaning of life?
Eat, sleep, fuck. That's about it, to be honest.
I asked
Next.
what the meaning is.
Yeah, same answer. Carry on.
What's your favorite book of the Bible? Leviathan 3.
Leviticus.
I think Genesis is. I think the score we gave Genesis is wildly underrated.
Genesis.
It should be way higher than that.
My favourite book of the Bible is Melvin. If you go to the Bible ratings page, you'll understand why.
Unfortunately, Scotty does not approve of Melvin.
Don't smell vintage. Okay, I have one more question, Egg. What build are you gonna play?
Spin.
Beyblade.
So Sentinel.
I mean, I don't actually know, but every ARPG contains a spinning build, so that's
Yeah.
usually a safe pick.
Yeah, Sentinel has Warpath.
No, I'm not. I won't do that. I don't even know.
I think I actually was gonna play either Sentinel or Paladin.
Paladin is a subclass of Sentinel.
Paladin.
Your mum.
Paladin.
Palladium.
Palladium.
Paladinium.
Yeah.
Yes, me.
Did I ever tell you that you're a good friend?
Yeah, when you're drunk, usually.
Yeah. 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 I mean,
Maybe.
fucking. Well, in my defense, I can't say any other time, or else it's gay.
It's gay right now.
I mean, you know. Well, no, because I'm
You've
drunk,
been
so
gay
it's
the
fine.
entire stream. But also, Teras.
I mean, you should know the rules by now.
That's a
It's
lot.
not gay
So
when you're
do
drunk.
I.
That's a lot of words and not a lot of deeds. How about some action to prove that you love him?
Yeah,
I don't want any action.
Hold on, let me just send you a dick pic.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna find a picture of Hagen. I'm gonna do a tribute.
I'll send you a dick pic.
Do it.
In fact, I'll even send it in the.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send a dick
Man, this
pic
fucking
right now.
this
I
fucking
have one
kebab
ready
be
here.
fucking.
Free dick pic.
Okay, that's tense, apparently.
What the fuck?
I hope you enjoy the dick pic.
Thanks, very cool. Always wanted one of those.
There you go. Here is a pic of a dick. It's a type of deer.
Yeah.
It's a type of deer.
I also sent a dick pic,
Cool.
so I guess we're even now.
A Richard pic. Related searches. Dick size.
Do not betray your friend.
No.
I like
Nah, guys can read for a
I
bit.
like how long it took you to notice. That's a good
Nah,
sign.
he's fine. He can read.
Well, you
I don't know what-
it's a lot easier to interrupt him.
Teras, it's fine if you can read, then you won't have to listen to me.
All right, I'll read. Where are we?
He's gonna read.
Where am I reading from? Hold
I
on.
don't know he's ever read before.
No, there was a whole stream where I read.
Mine's a little-
You read like the equivalent of one chapter. throughout the whole
Yeah,
stream.
right. What are we reading? Where
Yeah.
we at?
Episode
Where we drop in, lads.
Where we at?
Egg.
Where?
Fork knife.
Come on, Sky,
720.
give me a number.
I highlighted it at 720. Egg, check out episode 50 if you want Teras reading.
I
Right.
don't want terrace reading. Well, maybe I do, but I don't really because I don't care about the thing where I care about the thing where I don't.
Right. Do not betray your friend for the sake of monkey, and you should not
Monkey.
Spurn is not even a fucking word.
Yeah, it
You
means
should not-
to. It means to spurn.
Thanks, Egg.
Thanks, very cool. You should not spurn your dearest for the sake of the monkey. No, man. You should not. You should not spurn your brother for the sake of gold.
You should not spurn your dearest brother.
I know I'm not to shoot.
Fine, I'll make it. I'll make it canon.
Do not choose the department. No, that's just the part. Do not choose
Yeah, the chilled goods department.
do not choose to depart from the goods of the.
Understanding.
There literally is no of. I just made it up. Good and understanding wife, whom you have allotted in the beginning in the fear of the Lord.
2 words.
For the grace of her modesty is above gold. 7:22. You should not harm the servant whose works are honest, nor the hired hand to. Why are the spaces between those words
It's
for
like
fucking
always
long?
send the
Hired
people-
hand to
people
entrust.
with-
Shut up, guys! I wasn't actually looking for a response.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hired hand to entrust his life to you. 7:23. Let
an
understanding servant be. I'm
loved.
gonna fucking tear you apart, you fucking cunt. He's having more alcohol. Entrust his life to you. Let an understanding servant be loved by you like your own soul. Well, I mean, he's a servant. I'm not gonna fucking love him. I'm gonna fucking kick him for being late with my coffee. You should not cheat him out of freedom. Well, he's a fucking servant. He has no freedom. Nor abandon him to should not cheat. No, no, I would read that line. Abandon him to this
titty be nice. Yes, I enjoy titty.
Destitution space. Are cattle yours?
I don't know, are they?
The full sentence. 724. Are cattle yours? Question mark. So random. Please add that to the list of words of things. Are cattle yours? Tend to them, and if they are useful, let them remain with you. 725. Are sons yours? Are they? I mean, have you taken a paternity test?
Wait till you get to 726.
Instruct them and bow them from your childhood. Are daughters yours? Well, do I have any?
How much are you willing to pay?
Watch over their bodies. Ooh, question mark. While they sleep.
No. This means put a watch over their body so they know the time. They're just not good at English.
They didn't have watches back then, only clocks, so you don't be silly.
Well, I guess they were trying to overclock them.
And you should not daughters yours. No, I've already read that part. And you should not display a light-hearted it is hearted attitude towards them.
Hold. We're talking about daughters. Watch over them. Sure, make sure they don't get harmed. Yeah, makes sense. And you should not display a light-hearted attitude towards them. So the Bible is literally saying, don't be nice to your daughters.
I mean, they'll probably turn into a whore anyway. Just like my two sisters.
I mean, how would you know?
Because one is almost 18 and she seems to spend a lot of time in her quote-unquote boyfriend's house. Anyway.
Hey, Teras.
Yes.
LinkedIn pop.
It is, yes, thank you. Give your daughter in marriage, if they pay me, and give her to an understanding man. What if he doesn't understand?
Iron E.
And you will be hold on, give me a moment. And you will be doing a mediocre work. If a wife in accord with your soul is yours, you should not reject her. Do not entrust yourself to her who is hateful. Within your whole entire it doesn't say within. It really doesn't. See, that's why I don't read the Bible, because I can't actually read all that fact out loud.
I need a buzzer for like every time you make a mistake.
Actually, I can read fast, just not out loud.
Or just
if it's out loud, my fucking brain turns off.
We need
again within your whole heart. Honor your daddy, and you should not forget the complaints of your mother, just the one mother. Remember that you should, that's not should, that's would. Remember that you would not have been born except through them. That would have been a benefit, mind you. And so, give back to them as they also have done for you. What the fuck have they done for me? With all your soul, comma, fear the Lord, comma, and consider his priest to be holy. With all your strength, love him who hold on, I forgot what it was. Made you, and you should not abandon his mistress, not ministers.
Minister stream.
7th, honor Skytus from your whole soul, and confer honor on the. That's not how you spell honor. On the priest, and continue to purify yourself with your strength. Give them their portion, just a gawk, as it has been commanded of you. From the first fruit, or the second, depending on, when you get there, and from the purifications, and for your ignorant offenses, purify yourself with similar offerings.
Offering to the goddess.
that doesn't say similar, it's just smaller. I'm hold on. I'm just gonna send something to Eskytus.
I mean, if it's smaller, it's also similar.
Hold on. I'm gonna send you something, and this actually makes things easier for me to read, and it describes how people with ADHD read, and it also explains why I get words wrong. This is how reading works when you have ADHD.
You know what else doesn't work in your brain? Your memory. We literally had all of this on the 50th episode. You were reading, you were struggling, and you were repeating like, that's not what it says. I can't read. I can read fast, but just not out loud. That, I believe, works your exact word. And then you were like, hold on, let me show you something. This I can read fast. I'm not even going to show this on stream because this is literally from the 50th episode, the same image. If you want to know, watch the 50th episode of the Bible reading. Moving on.
I remember a fucking goldfish.
Oh, really? I wonder why. Maybe take a look around your desk. Maybe you notice something.
7. Hey, alcohol.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh shit, look at kebab lift.
Ooh, alcohol. Ooh, kebab. Ooh, alcohol.
Literally my life. Anyway, hold on, we're just 7:35.
Ooh, alcohol. Ooh, kebab.
You should offer to the Lord the gift of your strength and sacrifice of sanctification and the first fruits of what is holy. 7:36, and reach out your hand to the poor, so that your atonement and hold on, that's line I'm on, and your blessing may be perfected. 7:37, a gift has grace in the sight of all the living, ? But you should not prohibit grace for the dead. Why not? I mean, the dead can go suck my left nut. 7:38, you should not fall to console those who are weeping, nor to, that's not talk, that's walk, nor to walk with those who are mourning. You're really distracting me. 7:39, do not let yourself be slow to visit the sick, for in this way you will be confirmed in love. 7:40, in all your works remember your very end, and so you will not sin unto eternity. Full stop. I'm gonna have some kebab now. I don't like alcohol. Hey, egg.
Hey, Teras.
Hey, Skydus.
If you take a baby and you throw it into like a bowl of kebab, is the baby kebabtized?
Well, that depends. Is the baby being thrown into the kebab? Is that a part of a religious?
Yes, it's
ceremony?
Forcefully being thrown headfirst into a bowl of kebab as part of a religious indoctrination.
Well, then yes, yes.
It also has permanent brain injury now from this.
I mean, every religion sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
The greater good.
And kebabs are definitely the greater good.